Good morning, everybody. My name is Kenzo Sumakul from Class 8A in SMP Negeri 2 Salatiga. Today, I would like to do a speech with the topic of English is still important, even in Profil Pelajar Pancasila. To start the speech, I would like to cite a sentence from the popular song Belajar Pancasila by Kika Namar. Kita pelajar Pancasila. Kita bernafas dalam sila-silanya. When translated to English, it will come out as, we are the Pancasila learners. We breathe in their principles. Now, just by the sentence, we can tell how important Pancasila is in Indonesia. Or in other words, Pancasila is the basis of principles or ethics that you implement in your daily life. One of the actions that the government has made to strengthen the Pancasila principles is Profil Pelajar Pancasila. Profil Pelajar Pancasila, or Pancasila Learner's Profile, is a group of characteristics that ideal student in Indonesia should be able to master. Today, we are going to focus on one of the characteristics, that is, berkebinekaan global or global diversity. Many of us know the saying, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika in Indonesia. If translated to English, it will come out as united in diversity. But what does it mean to unite in diversity? In my opinion, it means that we have to respect each other's cultures, ethnics, and other differences that we have. But how do we stay united in diversity? The most important thing is communication. We have to communicate in order to respect each other's differences. But one might ask, how will we communicate if we don't speak the same language? Well, I have a solution for all of you that are struggling to communicate with someone that does not speak the same language as you. That is, the international language, the English language. Today, we're going to talk about how important is the English language in Profil Pelajar Pancasila, why it is important, and how to use it for your work or your daily life. Well, in order to answer all of the questions that I just said, we first need to know how English really fits into Profil Pelajar Pancasila. One of the characteristics is berkebinekaan global or global diversity. That basically means we need to unite the diversity of people from around the world. English is an international language. It is usually used for business purposes. Take the example of an international corporation director of a university. They need to speak to another international corporation director in Japan. There are slight chances that they will understand each other if they spoke in their dialects. In that case, they will talk in English. Yes, and that people is where English fits into Profil Pelajar Pancasila. To make business calls to another country, to communicate with those who speak a different dialect, or to simplify it, to unite a world filled with diverse culture, language, and much more. And now to answer the very question, how and why is English important in Profil Pelajar Pancasila? The English language is very important in Profil Pelajar Pancasila because we, as a student, we yearn for new knowledge. We dream to go to an amazing university. And sometimes, for that to happen, we need to learn a second language, like maybe the English language. Or maybe in places where there are tourist attractions like Bali, Paris, New York, and others, it is ideal for tour guides to be able to speak English. Because if the tourists don't speak the same language as the tour guides, they will not understand anything on the tour. Or if you are a leader of a government organization, you usually have to be able to speak English, just in case you have the chance to speak to other leaders in other countries. To summarize, the English language is still important, even in the new Profil Pelajar Pancasila. As a student yearning for new knowledge, you need it to study abroad. As a citizen looking for work in a tourist-filled city, you need it to communicate with the tourists. To those that belittle English as a language, I hope this opens your eyes and motivates you to learn the English language. To those that are still learning and they are still struggling, keep on learning. I'm sure it will bring you lots of benefits in the future. So then, let's unite a diverse world with the English language. And that concludes my speech on why English is still important even in the new Profil Pelajar Pancasila. But first, I would like to end the speech with a quote by Nelson Mandela. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. I hope this speech reaches your heart. Thank you and good day.